What's up, guys? David Land here, bringing you something a little bit different. This is a review of the LEGO Speed Champions R18 E-Tron Quattro. They started the Speed Champions line last year, and it sparked my interest because I absolutely love racing. That's all that this channel is pretty much about, racing. They did some great GT cars last year, and this is the first Le Mans prototype that they've done. They also are doing the Porsche 919 Hybrid, which hopefully I'll be able to do a review of later on. But yeah, this is the kind of stuff I really wish they had made when I was a kid, because this is right up my alley. You can see the pictures of the car. I can't wait to build it up and show it to you guys out of the box. And then you've got the real R18 right there at the Spa-Francorchamps circuit. You can tell that because of the yellow and red curbs, excuse me. I picked this up at Toys R Us because I'm a grown butt man, and yeah, walking in Toys R Us and buying some Lego. I got it for $16.04. And that's reasonably priced because generally when you're buying Lego, you're looking for 10 cents a brick. So that that's actually under 10 cents a brick. So a very good deal in terms of the price count you're getting. But I'm excited to see this thing fully built and out of its box. So I'm going to go do that. You're watching David Land on YouTube. So here is the E-Tron out of its box. Now, the very first thing you need to know about this car is it is sticker heavy. 30 stickers, count them, 30 stickers. And many of them are very small on this car. You can see this P1 logo and the hybrid logo on the top of the car. Very, very small. Very hard to get. Those aren't the worst ones. The worst ones are these on the back here. These little E-Tron Quattro logos and this little detail sticker there. Very hard to get on, very hard to get straight. But yeah, that's just something you need to know about that. If you don't like stickers, this probably isn't the set for you. I'm definitely in the camp of I'd rather pay $5 extra and get printed bricks. So you also get included in the set is this little pit cart here. I think it's supposed to either simulate like a some sort of a fueling rig for out on the grid, or possibly, you know, like a tire pressure gauge or something. It's up to your imagination. It's kind of left ambiguous naturally. So the car opens up like this, and this is the one, or not the one printed brick, but it's the most interesting printed brick. You can see a printed Audi E-Tron Quattro there logo. This is the minifigure you get. And it's interesting, it's really cool the detail that has gone into the set. We'll take a look at this guy. He looks just like the Audi Le Mans drivers. It's exactly the kind of uniform he wears, or the Le Mans Audi drivers wear. It's interesting because probably the most famous Le Mans driver, at least in the past 20 years, is Danish. And the reason that's important is because Lego is also Danish. Tom Christensen is the driver's name. But yeah, it's really cool. Actually, this here kind of looks like the little big honkin' holes, as we call them, in Le Mans racing, where you can see through to the front tires. There are some extra rims that you can put on this car, as there always are for the Speed Champions, but it's nothing new, so you can choose the realistic option or the customized option. But yeah, really neat detail on this car. I'm a really big fan. This is exactly the kind of stuff I really like to collect. And as you can see, this is a very intricate livery in real life for Audi. So naturally, you've got a very complex color scheme that requires a lot of stickers. This is probably the best part of the build here on the back, if you'll excuse the shoddy stickers. You can see they modeled the diffuser here with some of these bricks, and it really looks good. I think the back of the car is probably the best built part of it because it's the most square part on the car, with the wing, the big honkin' fin, and the diffuser there on the back. But obviously, given the medium, which is Lego, I think they did a pretty darn good job of representing an Audi e-tron Quattro. There's even a sticker inside. Look at this. Inside the cockpit here, where your minifig goes. That's a pretty accurate representation of what it looks like inside of an e-tron Quattro. I have seen an R18 race in real life, but it wasn't this one. It was at the Petit Le Mans in 2011. It was the original Audi e-tron. Now, this isn't the first Le Mans racer we've gotten from Lego, and it's not going to be the last. If I can show you real quick the manual here, some of the cars you're getting, you can pick up right now. These are all Toys R Us, and it's a Toys R Us exclusive, but you've got the Audi R8 LMS, which I'll probably be picking up. That's not technically a Le Mans racer, but if you're a fan of endurance racing, that's one you're going to be wanting to pick up, the Audi e-tron Quattro. Chevrolet Corvette Z06, not the racing version, that's the street version. Chevy Camaro and 69 Camaro, that's a 2-pack. And as is this, the Porsche 917K and the Porsche 919 Hybrid. Porsche's first overall Le Mans winner and Porsche's most recent overall Le Mans winner. You've got also the Ford Mustang GT, which is a single car, and then the Ford F-150 Raptor and the Ford Model A, which that's another 2-pack. And there's also an app out, which is interesting. And there's some pretty pictures of stuff. But yeah, let me show you the e-tron as compared to some of the other Le Mans Lego cars we got last year. So like I said, the Audi is not the only Le Mans themed car we've seen from Lego. In fact, we got some last year. This was one of them. This came in a Porsche 2-pack. This is the Porsche 911 Hybrid. In real life, this car raced at the Petit Le Mans in 2010. So it's a pretty cool car. You can see the driver in there. He's got a cool Porsche Motorsport print on his uniform there. Don't want to drag him out of the car because it'll take forever. You can see the hybrid logos. Really cool release, even though it doesn't have a number panel on it. This definitely is a Le Mans racer, or was a Le Mans racer. This one's a little bit younger, or older. Its younger brother is the 919 Hybrid, which is out this year. And that car's a prototype. All these cars I'm showing you are from the GT category. So when you look at it up next to the e-tron, certainly the cars look different. This is the other 911 we got. It was a slightly different build. It was in the same pack as the Porsche 911 Hybrid. But this is, I believe, the 991 version, as the number indicates. The 991 version of the 911. Porsche likes to put a lot of numbers on their cars. I don't have the driver in there because he's on the podium and I didn't get him out. But he's probably got the best, most realistic uniform. This is a pretty accurate representation of the car that raced in the 2014 Tudor United Sports Car Championship here in the United States. This livery, I think, also went to Le Mans. And a similar livery, though not exactly the same, race in the World Endurance Championship. I think these Porsches are really cool because they use the lightsabers as the exhaust. That's kind of neat, especially as a Star Wars fan and as a racing fan. I think that's awesome. But yeah, you can't have any Porsches without a Ferrari to race it. And this was the third and final GT or Le Mans racer, or GT Le Mans racer we got last year. This is the Ferrari 458 Italia. I think this is probably my favorite Lego of last year because it's just so detailed. Some people were complaining about how this looked. I disagree. I think it looks just like a 458. I've seen the 458s race a couple times, once in Indianapolis and twice at the Petit Le Mans, and I think it's a fairly accurate representation of that car. I think it really, really, really looks great. And I like, again, people complained about the stickers. I have a problem with the stickers, because when you got, look at this. You've got really a pretty decent representation of a battle down the Mulsanne Straight at Le Mans. You've got the AF Corsa car, which is going down, at 180 miles an hour, and then you've got the e-tron just whizzing by it at 200 miles an hour. Why did I make a sound? It was more like, because if you didn't already know, an e-tron Quattro is a diesel. And by the way, this car rolls really well. Because I was rolling the 458 and it was kind of scraping a bit. For whatever they've done, they've improved that. So if you're like a play person, you enjoy playing with your toys, you know, that's a very good feature. So, final thoughts here on the e-tron. I think it's a really, really cool model. I think if you're a Le Mans fan, or if you just like racing, man, pick this one up. I love it. I mean, I'm in love with it. I think it's a really, I mean, given that it's Lego, and that it's a Le Mans racer, and the fact that they did it fairly small, I think this is, you know, close-ish to 1/24 scale. It's not quite there, it's a little bit smaller, but it's really, really cool. Probably about 1/18th, no, not 1/18th, Lego minifigs are 1/18th scale. The car is probably like a 1/32nd scale, I would say. Yeah, that's probably closer because it look kind of, it's got the size of a slot car, if you know what a slot car, how big a 1/32nd scale slot car is. But yeah, I think this is a really cool car. I would definitely suggest picking it up. I think it's really great value for money. The only thing that you're probably going to not like about it are the stickers. But if you take the time, you got like an afternoon to kill. It won't take that long. It took me about 45 minutes to put this thing together, and that includes the stickers. You know, at the end of the day, you're rewarded with a great looking either display piece or a toy if you're a kid and you're really into this Le Mans stuff. So yeah, I think it's really cool. I think it's really good. I would definitely suggest picking it up if you are so inclined. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you found this review helpful, hit the like button and subscribe. I'm hoping to do the other 2 Speed Champion sets that interest me, and if these videos really take off, maybe I'll do them all. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. This is David Land on YouTube, and I will see you in the next video.